John and Jane, thank you for taking the time to meet with me today. I want to walk you through the plan that we prepared for you. So this is a probability-based analysis that shows how different decisions affect the likelihood of sustaining your lifestyle over time. As of today, your total assets are about $6.3 million, with roughly $1.6 million in investable assets and total liabilities of about $2.5 million. That puts your net worth at just under $3.9 million. You've accumulated very well, there's no question about that. The issue is not whether you've been successful, it's whether this is sustainable well into retirement. So, when we run simulations using your current assumptions, current spending levels, and current investment structure, the plan only funds about 38% of your long-term goals. That means that, under current assumptions, your plan fails in most market scenarios. But here's where I come in and provide you with good news. When we apply the recommended changes that we're proposing, the probability of funding all of your goals increases to about 90%. And that improvement comes from three big areas. The first, realistic expense changes. The second, a more appropriate investment allocation. And third, reduced concentration risk. So, let's get into our recommended scenario. So we have you both retiring at age 68, and a lot of the big changes we made are regarding your expenses. So we're going to tackle those first. Private school tuition is about $72,000 per year. That expense ends well before retirement, so it should not be carried forward into retirement projections. Miscellaneous expenses are currently modeled at another $72,000 per year. These expenses are typically highest during peak working years and generally decline in retirement. So reducing this category is consistent with actual retirement spending patterns. Charitable giving is currently modeled at $50,000 per year. Rather than fixing that amount indefinitely, we allow flexibility tied to cash flow and portfolio performance. So we retain $36,000 per year for travel, gifting, and discretionary spending, which can also be used for charitable giving if desired. When combined, these adjustments reduce lifetime spending by about 29%, which is the single largest factor in improving your plan's success. Now, let's move on to the recommended asset allocation. Your target asset allocation that we're recommending will be 45% equities and 55% fixed income and cash-oriented assets. This allocation aligns with your stated low risk tolerance, and it materially improves your plan stability. So, in the recommended plan, expected average return will be about 6.4%. And, best part, worst case historical drawdowns remain within a range that is survivable for your plan. So we're not trying to maximize returns in your plan. This is all about avoiding failure during market stress. I know a big concern of yours was Jane's company stock, so we'll tackle that one next. Jane's company stock currently represents about 12% of your portfolio. That is a concentration risk. It increases volatility and creates dependency on a single company's performance. So the recommendation here is to gradually reduce concentration over time, coordinating with tax planning, and then reinvest the proceeds into the broader allocation that we're recommending. So this reduces single stock risk without forcing unnecessary tax consequences. As far as children's education is funded in the plan, but it's not prioritized over retirement security. This approach assumes no overfunding early, flexibility in contributing more to your children's education if the markets perform better than expected, but preservation of retirement sustainability is and will remain the primary goal. So John, your business is a major contributor to cash flows, but it also represents risk. Our recommended plan assumes continued income, which means the next steps should include succession or exit planning for your business, clarifying the long-term role of your business in retirement, and ensuring that your personal plan does not rely indefinitely on active business income. So this will reduce dependency risk on the business later in life. As for insurance, based on your income structure and family obligations, we recommend term life insurance for both of you. For John, coverage is designed to replace income and protect the household during peak earning years. For Jane, coverage protects education funding and long-term financial stability. This is best for the long-term well-being of your family in the unfortunate scenario that something should happen to one or both of you. So, to bring this full circle, the takeaway from the plan is straightforward. With realistic spending assumptions, an appropriate asset allocation, reduced concentration risk, and basic risk protection in place, the plan supports retirement at age 68, your current lifestyle, and a high probability of long-term sustainability. So, the next step is implementation, deciding which changes to execute first and monitoring those results over time. And I will help you with all of that. So, what questions do you have for me, or what areas would you like me to explain in more detail?